Hey guys, Dano91 here. Welcome back to my modded Minecraft survival Let's Play. I don't know what episode number it is, but it doesn't matter. So today, exciting things are going to happen. I'm almost about to finish this, and we'll be good. So I've got a few things planned for today. Well, yeah, I've got a couple of things planned. So the first thing to be planned is, well, I'm going to go ahead and make some bound armor. So that's a thing. And you know what? We're going to make it right here. So first of all, I'm going to need a block to put underneath it. Like that. Then we'll put that there. Boom. So, the bound armor, it's immensely awesome and I really can't wait to use it. So basically how it works is, I've actually mentioned this a couple of times, but now I can show you properly. So you get these filled sockets which you create, no, that's uses, not recipe. You create with putting an empty socket into a blood altar for 30,000 life points, and they're created with 4 weak blood shards and a diamond and some glass. So the recipe is quite expensive, mainly due to the blood, because you need 28, because that soul forge uses 4 more. It uses 4 of those, 4 stone and your orb. But so you've got to make 28 if you want to make a full set without having anything. So it's very, very expensive. I've spent quite a couple, well, probably spent like 3 hours working on this just to get those. So yay. But that's pretty much the most expensive thing. And then what you can do is, I want a little pedestal so I can hop up here. So there's different ones that you can use, and that is that's going to make the helmet. So I've got these different sigils and these all do different things. Now one of the things that I want in it is going to be the Master Blood Orb. So with that, all we need to do is simply right click on one of these filled sockets. The next thing I want is the Demon Blood Shard. So what that's going to do is, that's going to say, okay, now we can have 2 sigils in these other filled sockets. So one of them I want to be the Divination Sigil, because that gives us night vision, and the other one I'm thinking Water Sigil, because that allows us to breathe underwater, which makes sense on a helmet. So once you've done that, you right click, and as you can see, we now have a bound helmet. So we've got a Water Sigil, Divination, Demon Blood Shard, and the Master Blood Orb. So once we put this on, after we right click it, and yeah, now it's currently set to me, so put it on. It looks awesome for a start. Let's take this off and go and chuck this in there. So I've told you what the sigils do, but the Master Blood Orb, what that does is, that means that basically when you're wearing it, the effects of the bound helmet, as you can see, I've got water breathing. Those are from a golden apple, because I was getting kind of fed up. But I've got water breathing, so that normally drains life points out of my network. But because I put the Master Blood Orb in, it won't drain anything. I think it'll still drain it if I get hit. So I'll still need to get blood in my network. But yeah, I don't have to worry about these draining it, which is quite cool. So the next thing we're going to want to do is probably the chest piece, and I've kind of messed that up because now I need to dig a hole, but it's fine, we can do that. Yeah, go down there. God damn it. There we go. Yeah, I forgot that it went down instead of up. So we've got that. Now the chest piece, I'm going to, again, Master Blood Orb, again Demon Blood Shard, and let's put Should we put those? Yeah, so we'll put the void sigil and we'll put the lava sigil in this. So the void sigil stops us taking void damage, which, if you remember that death over there, yeah, that one, the void, that won't happen, which is kind of cool. And the other one was the lava sigil, which stops us taking fire damage, which is pretty much awesome. So we've got those, and I think that's everything that we need for that. Yep. So right click, that has now made us a bound chest piece. So here we go, Demon Blood Shard, Master Blood Orb, Lava Sigil and Void Sigil, and right click and we put it on, and again looks awesome. I love these. The next one that I want to do are the trousers, so I believe it's like that, and I'm going to put the floor back now, like that, like that I believe. So again we want the Master Blood Orb, we want the Demon Blood Shard, and for this we're going to have the Air Sigil and the Sigil of Haste. So boom and boom, and that's those. So as you can see, Air Sigil, Demon Blood Shard, Master Blood Orb and Sigil of Haste, which we now have boost. So as you can see, we run a lot quicker, and this is just walking, this is running. Whee! So we move a lot quicker. It does stack with the sash, which is absolutely beautiful. So yay. The next thing that we're going to do is this. Also, this sigil, which is the one that's going to be going on this one, I need to make another blood orb, but I wanted to do this first. So the whirlwind, basically, if you can turn it on, and any projectiles fired towards you, or I believe like in your vicinity, you cannot do that. They get flung away. So I don't know what that's going to be like when I shoot. Hopefully it won't be too bad, because I've got plans for that. But yeah, so this Weak Blood Shard, it does the same as the Demon Blood Shard, but you can only put one in. So because we only have one sigil, it doesn't really matter. And I guess that's wrong. Right. So do they have to go above? I thought they went below. No, they go above. Okay. I thought they went below. So yeah, we've got Blood Orb, Blood Shard, and Sigil of the Whirlwind. So we now are pretty much set to not die like ever. Also, I want to have a look at my network. Oh, that means I can get these back out now. So I want my Air Sigil, I want my Divination, Magnet. We don't actually need the Elemental Affinity anymore. Phantom Bridge I'll take out. Blood Lamp we'll take out. So we can put those up there. The only ones I really want are these. And we've got enough to make the next Blood Orb, which is brilliant, because I was kind of worried that we wouldn't be able to do it. As you can see, we've got quite a bit of life points in our network. Also, I went searching for like ever. There we go. I went searching for ever earlier, looking for a jungle. I went like all over. I found a thing. That is a Applied Energistics meteor, and it's massive and it's awesome. I also think there's one right next to a town, but I can't remember where that one was. Like the town was around it. It was awesome. But yeah, I went absolutely everywhere to try and find some sort of jungle, but I just couldn't find one at all. It was insane. Like, look how far I've gone. So I went for miles and miles. I couldn't find anything. So it was slightly annoying, but can't really help it. There's not much you can do about it. So I want to go test our sigil, our armour, but doesn't look like we can. But as you can see, 0 fall damage. Now we are draining a little bit, I think, of life points. No, I don't think. Yeah, we just drained 4, but I think that was for the ritual of suffering. So we're actually kind of very powerful at the minute. Also, why are you not running? I don't know. I just poked it and now it is. So we're kind of powerful at the minute. Also, this is just so full of wood. I want to do a thing, but before I do a thing, I need to do another thing to make a thing for the thing. Do you understand me? No? Good. Basically, I want to test this armor out by doing the one thing that would probably kill me, is fight a wither. Now, to fight a wither, I'm going to need a bow and arrow because, well, the first part of it is going to be ranged. I mean, I could use my shurikens, those, but I don't know. They don't seem to be affected by my whirlwind, so that's good. They don't really do enough damage for me. I could make better ones, but meh. So I want to make a bow and arrow. So what I'm going to do is, real quick off camera, I'm going to get everything sorted for what I think I'm going to need, and I will be back once it's all done. Okay, so this outro is a little bit different. Basically, episode 25, well, what I thought was going to be 25, is going to be a little bit longer than I thought it was. So I'm going to split it into 2 episodes. So half of it's going to be 25, half of it's going to be 26. It may be confusing, but otherwise it's going to be like 40 minutes long. So, yeah. So that's not good. But yeah, so I want to say I hope you enjoyed episode 25. I want to say thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.